Wait, didn't Adam have a hot take?
Phone of the year hot take?
That's around
Was
this
it Pixel
category.
related?
It was Pixel related.
Go
My
on.
hot take was that Pixel 10 was phone of the year.
Can you
Pixel-
press that button for me?
Okay, there you go.
I'm surprised you actually did it.
I have
10.
the Pro,
Yeah.
and I feel like I spent too much. Like I should have just gotten the 10 because the 10 does everything the Pro does. It's super on sale almost immediately if you don't get it at launch. Like if you just wait a couple weeks, it's on
Okay.
sale. And besides that, the AI, I hate to say it, but the AI stuff that the Pixel has been doing compared to something like the iPhone, which is just another iPhone, it's actually been very useful. And like thinking about switching phones, even Android to Android, I'm like, I'm going to miss some of those AI features though. Like I really enjoy them. I mean, I could go to Samsung because Samsung just has all the Gemini features anyway.
That's exactly how I would pick it apart. Is like if I were giving an AI of the year award, it would go straight to Google, and then by proxy also Samsung because they use all the same stuff. And then I would also say, to your point of the Pixel 10 Pro feeling like a ripoff, I think it's because it was a worse deal than ever this year.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that 10 is phone of the year good. It just means it's a way better deal and feature set because it has all the same software features and it has the same tensor chip and triple cameras.
I just feel like
And
if
the
you're
Pro is
gonna
just-
like if you take, I mean, I know this is a hard ask, but if you take someone out of the like Apple versus Android world, like a fresh person coming into the world who's just looking for their first smartphone and they have no horse in any race, and they're like, "Give me a phone," I'd probably give them a Pixel because it's doing more interesting
Where in
things
the world
than
do
the
they
iPhone.
live?
It doesn't matter.
You're giving them the
You're
phone, or
giving
they
them
have
a
they don't
Pixel?
have to pay for the phone.
Yeah, no, I'm giving them the phone.
You're giving them a Pixel 10.
Like the best phone. I'm giving you a phone. Here's a Pixel 10.
That's interesting.
Best phone.
That's an interesting question. I would probably give that person
A Xiaomi
an
17.
S20. No, I would give them an S25 Ultra probably.
Just like the most beefiest,
Just the most
crazy phone.
stable. It's the most boring, the most stable. It doesn't improve that much year to year, but it always has good battery, good cameras, good software updates, good screen every time.
You want to give someone fresh to the universe a boring phone?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give them a phone that, like, if I give them a Xiaomi 17 Pro, next year there's going to be like a totally different design and no screen on the back, but this other crazy feature, and they're going to have gotten used to one thing and have to switch around. People just want
That's
stability.
exactly what we went through in the early 2010s, okay?
That's fair.
Every single year was fresh as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Consistency was not a thing. I don't know her.
As the only Pixel 10 owner here, Andrew, what do you think of my take?
I think you're wrong. Well, it's funny because you keep thinking, I feel like I should go down. I feel like I should spend another $100 and went up because then I would have gotten 256 base storage and better cameras and a better. I mostly wanted the yellow, which was my ultimate downfall.
The only reason I got the
Lemon
Pro
chip.
was
Who thought
because
the
I
piss
wanted the
color would be
porcelain.
so bad? Yeah. I think one thing you did mention though, which is kind of a comment I wanted to address, is there's so many people, we judge everything on MSRP at launch,
yeah.
which is like a lot of people keep saying, well, this was actually a great phone once it went on sale, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that can be true, but it's so hard for us to ever base that off of. I know we've said this 1,000 times, but like, we can't base things off of carrier deals and 2-for-1 deals and like on sale, the Pixel will go. It's great to know. It's great to say like, hey, this kind of sucks at $800, but if you're willing to wait 3 months or Black Friday, the Pixel will be way cheaper.
I mean, MSRP stands for manufacturer's suggested retail price. And that means that that's what they think that device is worth. So if that's their judgment of it, then that's probably what we should be basing it on.
Yeah, and you could probably make the argument that things that constantly go on sale means that a suggested price it probably wasn't the best idea in the first place.
Right.
And it's
Bad
correcting
suggestion.
pretty quickly.
Well, Google should figure that out because they do the same thing every single year. Just make it cheaper to begin with and you'll sell way more.
They had it for a while.
I know they did.
They almost did it.
Remember when like
They could have had it all.
we were saying that like Pixel 7 was too good of a deal to not even look at the Pro, and people on the Google team were like, I guess we should just make it more expensive. Ha ha ha. Well,
can
you
solve
shouldn't
that.
have. You really screwed the pooch on that one, man.
Well, they shouldn't have made it $300 more for the Pro before. Like, that was insane.
Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with the awards. I think that people picked up on some trends of like this. I don't know when's the last time Google won 0 awards and Samsung S Series won 0 awards.
Yeah.
Probably never.
First time in a while. iPhone winning bust and winner in the same year is hilarious. I think that's also happened before. Didn't HTC pull that off?
No, they did
HTC
most improved and bust.
Oof.
And they asked for the most improved trophy, so we sent them the toilet bowl trophy also.
That is hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, so let us know in the comments if you agree, disagree. We enjoy reading all the.
Let me speed run a couple of the comments. All right.
Yes.
The most comment was wearing a blazer and a hoodie is diabolical. Apparently,
Hey, last year I got the comment.
I thought it looked sweet, but I have no fashion sense at all, so maybe
wrong
that
with you?
tracks.
I loved it.
All right, next comment.
Good Lord.
This one recently has been nagging at me a little bit, but there's so many people who love to say, you're in a bubble, you don't get to experience all the other phones, but like, we're all in our own bubbles. So
Yeah,
as long
I
as
said at the
people
beginning, this
understand-
is my
yeah.
awards.
We're in an
I thought you were super clear about it this year.
Yeah,
too. Sorry.
phones I test.
Yeah.
Phones you test and ones like, it's within the U.S. bubble because we live in the U.S.
Spoiler alert.
Unfortunately.
We try, we probably get more phones than the average U.S. reviewer gets, and you definitely try them. But I thought you were very clear this year. Like, these are my awards, the things that I like.
I also said that specifically because other YouTubers also do their own awards. If you have your own, people were quote tweeting my list and giving their own set of awards, which is maybe they have used some of those phones, maybe they haven't, but like anyone can make their own set of what they think is the blank of the year. I give mine because I think I have a unique perspective of I've been able to test all these devices. So here's my perspective from what I've tested, and then other people will give theirs. So yeah, I'm sticking with mine. Yeah, obviously.
Okay, I went through a couple of these just in our normal thing. Okay, here's one that made me mad. No, and it has nothing to do with our audience. It has to do with YouTube. Where's the timestamps?
Okay, I added them at launch.
Did you?
They were there, yeah. So they were there for a couple hours, and then I
then
saw
what
that
happened,
comment,
Marques?
and I went back up, and I was like, "They're gone." So I went back to the description.
is
They're
YouTube
all
did
still
this?
sitting there. So I simply deleted a letter and added a letter,
Yep.
and
they
hit
came
save
back.
again, and all the timestamps came back.
Why does YouTube do
So we do this with the pod. We've had this struggle before. Obviously, this is a video that we should be timestamping. So I'm sorry, but also like not because it's not my fault. But yeah, the timestamps should be back. And if they disappear again, just ping me on Twitter again, and I'll put them back.
There was a comment that did the timestamps, and everyone's like, "You're a savior." And it's like they were in the description
copied
the
and
whole time, but just like,
Yeah.
YouTube. What the
Yeah,
man?
please let that.
I want a
It's
public
been months.
apology.
Also-
Fix this.
Yeah.
Also, this isn't like UI. Like, this isn't like a YouTube feature where you click the timestamp button and add them. This is if you decide in your description to type out timestamps with titles, it auto detects it in the description of the video and adds timestamps. Everyone has sort of figured out that that's how you do that at this point. But there's never been official UI from
Right.
YouTube to add timestamps to a video.
Yeah.
Why?
It's unofficial.
It's a super useful feature.
like a hashtag.
It should be the
They're
easiest.
only like $1 trillion in data center investment away from pulling this off. They're gonna get it soon.
it
Don't
seems
worry.
very
It's soon.
doable.
They basically have it already, right? You can pick where ads go in the middle of your video through a UI system, right?
But Andrew.
Well, I
Ads
just
make them money, okay?
it can
The ads
it
make
can
the
insert
money.
dynamic ads into timestamps, but I can't just pick that timestamp and write put this text. In.
Do timestamps make them money?
They got rid of annotations. They got rid of all
don't
this,
think so.
the clutter. I think it'd be super easy to add a timestamp feature. Please. YouTube.
I want to scream. It makes me so
Seems
mad.
so obvious.
We're gonna get
By the way,
GTA 6
the
before
video we
timestamps.
did, the Summerfront Awards, is a 2.4:1 aspect ratio, which meant it's not supported for end cards. So I couldn't add end cards to the video.
Really?
It's an unsupported aspect ratio, which I thought was a bummer.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's another weird quirk about this video.
I saw a lot of comments about that too.
Why didn't this autoplay?
I think the last thing I have here is there's a lot of love for the Red Magic 11 Pro.
Yeah.
They
That
wanted
was an
some
interesting
love
phone.
there.
Yeah. I have flirted with the idea of adding a gaming category every year, but I never really test that many gaming phones. And I'm also not even that into gaming. A lot of the gaming phones I end up testing, I end up looking at them through the lens of, are they a good phone the rest of the time that you're not gaming?
Right.
So like the 2 or 3 gaming phones we got this year were good phones, but this phone had like a liquid like cooling loop that was
Yeah.
like visible through the glass
Literally.
back. It was super interesting. I'm pretty sure Zach tore it down. It was a really interesting interior. Like a phone on the side of the phone blowing hot air out of it. Like it was a cool
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have won like my design award. It wouldn't have won my best big phone. So it just kind of didn't get mentioned. So that's valid. I just haven't Like
Yeah.
there is no gaming category. So
Yeah.
Did you see what it looked like in your story about the?
I saw someone screenshot it. It looked
You
kind of
took
weird.
like a story that we were shooting smartphone awards, and because it's like a clear back, but it has this like faded black border. And for some reason, the way the light was hitting the phone and you took it, it just looked like this almost see-through phone with black bezels,
yeah.
and no one could figure out what it was.
Oh wow, that's funny.
It was kind
It does
of
have 80-watt wired and wireless charging.
Yeah, they got wireless charging in there, which is cool.
80-watt wireless.
Is that just like a space heater?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably losing
No, it's got
50%.
cooling.
It's
so-
kind of crazy how many phones charge at 80
Don't
to
use that in
100
your
watts.
apartment.
Especially when they don't have Qi 2, and so they can't perfectly align. They're probably losing so much heat.
Wait, 80-watt wireless?
It has both 80-watt wired and 80-watt wireless.
Oh my god,
Losing a
insane.
lot of heat.
you
Yeah.
need like the perfect charger.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more thing I noticed. Quite a few people mentioned. Ellis, did you use the PS3 startup sound?
Dude.
It is coming
All
a
right,
lot.
let me. This was a
Set the
real,
record
this was
straight.
this was a healthy learning experience for me. You know what I mean? Because I went into this, I was like, I want to use music to explain what makes this smartphone awards different from all the other smartphone awards we've done in the past, because that's something that we can't exactly express visually. I do think this was the most beautiful set and the most beautiful lighting we've ever had for smartphone awards.
Agreed.
But also, we're at the top of our game right now. We are chugging out these excellent videos, and I wanted the theme of this smartphone awards aurally to be prestige. And I thought very hard about that. And I said, how can we, in about 8 seconds, communicate prestige and tradition and the fact that we've been doing this longer than anyone else has been doing this? And I thought, you know what would be great?
PlayStation.
No.
PlayStation.
For 300 years,
Before America.
orchestras have been tuning the exact same way, with an oboe starting, then the concertmaster,
Oh, that's
then
true.
the rest of the orchestra. I
Can
thought
hear it?
that because that had been happening for 300 years, everyone would know that's the case. But apparently, this little company that makes a little box called the Xperia rewrote what that sound was for everyone in the world. And I probably
Great
should have
minds.
known that. But yes, apparently you cannot use the sound of an orchestra tuning without people being like, oh, that's the Uncharted machine.
Ellis.
You
Isn't
think
it-
too highly of us.
It's an expensive,
Yeah. So yes, no.
almost $2,000.
My goal was not to use the PlayStation. Actually, fun fact, that is the second original piece of music that has ever been written in a video here. Rufus and I wrote that from scratch and produced it ourselves. So no, I didn't use the PlayStation 3 startup sound in
It's
our
just
video.
a great minds thinking alike situation.
I guess so. And also, how dare everyone pay so much attention to that? And I didn't see one comment about the toilet flush I used in the Best of the Years card.
I was shocked that nobody mentioned that. I will say we put so many Easter eggs in videos that it's sort of trained people to look for Easter eggs, even some of which don't exist. So I am both shocked that they didn't notice the toilet flush, but also not shocked that they assigned PS3 sound to the others.
To the oboe.
So
It's a
we'll just have
trivia
to take
segment
some.
you
We'll win
do.
some, lose some.
To the oboe.
Anyway, but thank you for listening.
If you're subscribed here and not to the main pod, and I know there are some of you, what are you doing?
500K.
Eh.